Hello and welcome to Train Sim World 3, where today we are back on the Great Western Express and we are in the Class 43 HST, but we're driving something a little bit special today. We are driving the power car that is in the blue and yellow, homage to Sir Kenneth Grange. So now that the HST is finally in livery designer, I thought it would be a great opportunity to showcase some of the great liveries that are now available and created by the community. So credit where it's due, this is a fantastic looking livery, and hopefully you also appreciate it as well. If you do, hit that like button and also subscribe, it really is appreciated, and I will leave details to who created the livery in the description below, because I take no credit for it. I'm just using it today, and we're going to be running the service from Reading all the way to London Paddington. We've got no stops along the way, so this should be a pretty high speed run, and we should be there in around 24 minutes or so. So hopefully that should be achievable. I don't think we should hit any traffic along the way. So as we start to pick up the speed, we're already up to 60 miles an hour and climbing. We'll be able to run at 125. So just talking a little bit around the livery, I believe in 2016 the very first power car that came off production, which is 43002, was reprinted into the original blue and yellow livery and named Sir Kenneth Grange in kind of respect to Kenneth's involvement in the design of the Intercity 125 or Class 43. So it feels good, and now this loco is obviously out of service, as the HSTs on the Great Western Main Line have largely been removed and replaced by the Class 800s. This unit now sits at the National Rail Museum in York on display. So yeah, it's quite cool to be running this one. I believe it was taken out of service in around 2019 and was donated to the Rail Museum. And it's always nice to jump back on Great Western Express. It's one of the original routes created, one of the additional pieces of add-ons that were created for the original Train Sim World, so it's always fun to drive. But I would absolutely love this to be brought up to the modern era, so we could drive the 800s and to go a little bit further than Reading, to really stretch the legs of some of these high-speed units. But we're already up to 90, or nearly 95 now. I'm also running the Great Western enhancement mod that's available from Train Sim community. It really does make a difference in my eyes. But it's yeah, it's a fantastic route. It's always fun to jump on. Obviously, you've got the Class 166 as well to do the stopping commuter services. As we roll through, I'm not sure what station. Let's just jump out as we fly through. This is Twyford. There we go. So you can see the lead power car is in the Sir Kenneth Grange, and then we've got the coaches and the rear power car in the GWR livery that we're all very familiar with. I do like it in the green livery though. It's very nice. And I love the big window at the front here. Get to appreciate all of the route all its glory. Obviously running with safety systems on, so AWS and DSD. This should be a nice easy run. Let's bring up the route map. So as you can see, we started off down in Reading, and then we are making our way towards London, and we'll go past our Old Oak Common, where we should see quite a few units stabled before heading into Paddington. So hopefully we get to also see some freight along the way. But as you can see, we're still running under clear signals. So this is hopefully a nice relaxed run. Let's just jump outside to appreciate this livery. Obviously HST, the compatibility with the livery designer has been long awaited and long overdue. It has been sat on the roadmap for quite some months now, so it's nice to finally see it in game. It was almost becoming a little bit of a running joke, so yeah, great to see it finally here. I'm excited to see what other liveries will be made for the HST. I know when I was looking on Creator Club that there was the Intercity Swallow. I think there was the I can't speak in a moment. Executive Intercity livery as well. Yeah, some really nice looking liveries. And this was only released earlier in the week, so some people have been extremely busy creating liveries, so fair play to them. We're almost up to 125, 122, a couple more miles an hour, and then we can ease back off the power slightly as we go past this class 166. On the slower lines to our left hand side. As we thunder through this station here, let's quick take the horn. So we've still got 23 miles to go, so a little way yet, but now we are rolling along at 125. We should absolutely eat those miles up. So as you'll see, you've got some of the overhead line equipment that was being installed during the time this route was set in. So in preparation for electrification and the eventual rollout of Class 800s across the Great Western Main Line. So yeah, you'll see that it feels like it's sort of mid-construction, which it absolutely is. Some nice, really nice detailed scenery. Now we just get to cruise up to 125 miles an hour. No drama in the world. It'd be nice to see a little bit more traffic on this route. So we've only seen a couple of 166s so far. We are chasing a 166. I always love overtaking a slower unit. It's very fun. As we rapidly approach, let's give a quick toot of the horn as we go past. There we go. we're a lunchtime service. I'd imagine it would be probably busier at this time of day. See where we are on the map. We're probably about halfway-ish. So a little over halfway. So finally we see another HST coming towards us. I'm not sure why we got AWS there, because we're not needing to slow down and we don't have any yellows ahead. Not sure what that was about. But we continue motoring on nonetheless. Let's have a look around the cab of this HST. Looks pretty smart. Got the route map there of the UK. Very nice. GSMR not working there, it's a shame. There's another HST fly past. Let's have another look at this beautiful livery. As we are coming through that station. The blue and yellow is so iconic. It does look really nice. Let's zoom in a little bit. Get a good look at this class 43. It's lovely. So we jump back into the cab. Thunder through another station at 124 miles an hour. We will be getting DSD a lot because we're not moving moving the controls much at all. Want to make sure that we're still awake and we're driving the train. So 13 miles an hour to go. We've got 13-ish, less than that, 12 minutes to get there, which is more than enough time, especially when we're running at close to 125 miles an hour. We should be there in no time at all. Especially as we've still got clear signals all the way. This is where the Heathrow joins the Great Western Main Line. You can see the flyover. Very nice. As we run through another station here, we're not stopping. Always people over that yellow line. Nice to see some static wagons along the way as well to our left. Be nice to see a freight train along the way as well. Some good looking scenery about. Some more wagons to our right there. I like it a lot. about to run through another station here. I'm not sure. I think this might be. Let's jump back. Where are we? That is Southall. There you go. You can see us flying off into the distance there. Just jump back into the cab. We have got a double yellow coming up, so we'll come off the power here. That just turns screen. It's typical. We'll keep the power on a little bit, but yeah, conscious that we're clearly following something in front of us. We'll slow down ever so slightly, or we'll just drop the power back, should I say. Let's see, we've got another double yellow ahead. I wonder if it will clear by the time we get there or not. There it goes green. So we're definitely following something in front of us. You can see again, another double yellow, but it's not changing yet. No, okay, there we go. So we do need to start slowing. That's a freight train with some tankers, very cool to see. And that's being held up by the 166 in the station there. Still double yellows, which we'll acknowledge. What have we got up ahead? Looks like another double yellow. Just let brakes go to running, I think, from now. Acknowledge that. Actually, we'll keep it in initial as we run past Acton. See a couple of Class 66s stabled there. Oh no, that's definitely the wrong way on the brakes. You don't want to be going into notch 5. Can still see we're under double yellow, so it's nice that we're having to contend with some traffic here. Definitely feels like we're starting to get in towards Paddington now. I feel we're getting into a more urban area. I'll acknowledge that. Worth saying, I'm using the AWS plunger from TS controllers, so it's nice to have a a physical button to press when running with AWS. Just makes it feel a little bit more immersive. Big fan of it. Still see, yep, still double yellows, so we'll just cruise along at 50, I think, for now. We are only just over 3 miles away from Paddington now. This is Old Oak Common coming up. Let's jump out and have a quick look round Old Oak. See, we've got a few sets of HSTs stabled there. There we go, still double yellows. Speed zoom out. See the Old Oak Common we just had a look at there. Looks very different these days, obviously, with the station being built for High Speed 2 and the Elizabeth line being stable, stock being stabled there now as well. just bring us down to 50. Actually, in fact, we've got greens now, but we are going to be running into a 50 very shortly. Pretty sure we then drop down our speed even further, but looks like not for a little while yet. It's just another mile. This very much feels like we're getting into the heart of London now. And the approach to Paddington. Get a little bit closer, we'll start to apply the brakes so that we get down to 40. I think we'll start doing it now. We're running at 46 anyway, so not much speed to drop off. There it is, it's 39. We'll release those brakes. Bit of power as we can be running at 40 here, but we're definitely going to be early into Paddington. Still got 3 minutes before we have to be there at the most peculiar time, 12:29, 12 seconds. What is that all about? See up ahead we've got a what looks like double yellow coming, or a single, can't quite make it out, but there's a single yellow, so we'll start slowing. We'll acknowledge that. There we go. And you can just about make out the end of the platforms there at Paddington. An indication that we're be going into platform 2 by the looks of it. And we're being overtaken by a 166. What is that all about? Go on our final approach to Paddington now. So we've got another 166 just leaving as well. Nice, it feels a little bit busy, which is always good to see. There we go, there's station coming into full view now. Looks very nice. Just release off the brakes and we can roll up towards the buffers here. And we're going to be pretty much bang on time as well, which is very cool. There we go. Perfection, I think. Let's unlock those doors. Let's jump out of the... Oh, that's put me outside. It's not where I wanted to go, but that's okay. We can fly back in here, don't you worry. And we can just sit and admire the beautiful livery of Sir Kenneth Grange 43002. It's very nice with the shadows being cast by the roof. We can actually just pop that into engine off. It's very nice. Obviously we've got the 166 there, we've got another 43. I love it. Paddington's looking good. Come on passengers, finish unloading. I'll lock the doors because... Oh, okay, fine, I'll unlock the doors. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Plenty of passengers waiting here at Paddington. I look, it's very busy. Come on. Is the service ever going to finish? I don't know, but we'll leave it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please hit that like button and also consider subscribing. And finally, we'll see if we ended up with a gold medal. Of course we did. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.